What's up, guys? King of the North here, back with some more Plague Inc. The Cure. This episode will be taking on Fungus. This will be drastically different from what we've experienced so far, so there will be changes to the task force. First change here is in Regulation Enforcer, increase lockdown effectiveness. This will be the main tool in combating infection, so we want to make lockdowns more useful. Second change comes with Molecular Biologist, increases disease analysis speed. You're going to see once we discover the fungus and where it's at, we're not going to be able to interact with it right away. There's going to be an analysis process before we can do anything. During that time, we are going to be exploring the map. We want to analyze the disease as quickly as possible, because the longer we go from the beginning of the game till when we can interact with what's going on, could actually be a loss at the very beginning if you aren't able to interact with it quick enough. So we're going to lay our headquarters down and immediately buy the basics, and we need to start exploring the map. I'm not sure why this keeps going on auto pause for me. I like to start over here on the east side of the map, because if we have to go into a lockdown, this will be the hardest one to get locked down, because any countries under fog of war will not participate in the lockdowns. So you need to basically explore the entire map. But if one of these has to get locked down, having these uncovered early on is super beneficial. We're going to head up here to Europe. Still trying to find this thing, and the thing is, it could be in the United States and a spore burst happens and it'll jump over to anywhere over here. So that's why moving around in random areas is probably your best bet in discovering the map. The Middle East. Okay, so it's unlikely that that is the place of origin because of how low the infection is. But we have started analyzing. Okay, yeah, so Mexico is without doubt where it has to be. Yep, it was in Mexico. So let's get United States, North America locked down here. Spores are bursting, so everything's getting pretty bad here, but hopefully our lockdowns will save us. I'm actually going to lock down South America now. And I'm going to buy the notifications, because everything's going to get locked down at some point. We are at 100% analysis here, so we can actually start combating the disease. We want to buy micron ventilation filters. This will help slow down infection in new countries. We'll fund Antifungal 1 because we got a spore burst message about the blooms that were happening. We are going to invest in the furlough schemes. This is what's going to be needed to take care of non-compliance in lockdown countries. Buy that up. And we'll get contract tracing because it is very early on still. Alright, hopefully these guys can help limit what's going on in Mexico here. We need to get Europe locked down. and probably Africa at this point. Okay, Asia's not terrible just yet. This is at 240. I'm going to move our EMTs here, try and slow down the infection rate here before it gets too bad and out of control. Where are we at? We can invest in research now. It's at 10, which is pretty good. I do want to get field research. Let's take a look at our map. So everybody's kind of even right now in terms of infection rates and percentages, which is good, I guess. Nothing's blowing up just yet. Do need to keep an eye on Asia, though, because we're probably going to have to lock that down soon. Okay, so we have some non-compliance over here. We're going to need national stimulus. Right, let's go ahead and lock down Asia now. Let's get over here. 21%. Make sure nobody's like skyrocketing on us. Yep, we gotta get to India here. They're up in 240s. You don't want to hit critical mass. It's around that line right there. Once things hit critical mass, they'll get exponentially out of control. Right, I believe we can buy into national stimulus here. Non-compliance in Egypt. So unfortunately we're having a little bit of an issue with compliance. The national stimulus should slow that down a little bit. Getting India under control here. We do need to invest in emergency care here. As you see, fatalities are kind of starting to jump up here. Keep an eye on your islands. Alright, everybody's about even in terms of red. Probably 17 for production. I'm going to grab the antifungal 2 here, just to try and slow down new areas. I think we're probably good. Yeah, we're good in India right now. The deaths are a little high, but with the pattern that's going right now with infection rates dropping pretty drastically, we should be okay. We're gonna head up here to the Baltic states. So there's still a little bit of non-compliance going on. We're gonna have to start doing direct aid to these areas that are not complying with us. Research is at 31%. We're doing okay. Authority is hanging in there, but you know, we are all over the place right now. So areas where non-compliance is at 100%, or where it's not at, where it's at 100% is what you want to keep an eye out for. Take a look at the map again. Right. So let's go with a little bit more contact tracing. We'll probably invest in manufacturing next to try and get an early start, or as early as possible. Alright, so let's see how we're doing here. Okay, so this is at -5%. India's back under control a little bit here. Let's head over here to South America. A little bit of non-compliance popping up around the globe here. Let's see. Yeah, non-compliance is where we're kind of taking hits now. Let's do some immediate aid to any fists that pop up here. Unfortunately, this does eat up resources. We'll grab manufacturing now. vaccine research is slow, unfortunately. I probably should have invested in this accelerated research for field research, but it was more expensive at the time. Let's try to cut down on the infection rate a little bit. I might have to lift a lockdown or two. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So let's lift a lockdown in Africa real quick. That seems to be where it's worse at. And now this is jumping back up on me. Probably getting ready to lock Africa back down again. At least we'll be having much higher... might as well put into the last bit of research here and push this. So just keeping an eye on Africa, because Africa is no longer on lockdown. As you see, numbers are hitting 200s now, so let's lock this back down. I'm going to... Didn't like what this just looked like. Yeah, so let's get over here. This is getting to the 300s. I'm also going to have to give them direct aid. North America's not doing too bad. I might have to lift lockdown over here. Wrong one. Let's head it over to here. Deaths are in 100 and some percent category. Earthquake in Korea. Actually, should probably check. Yeah, Korea's doing okay right now. So it's very... It's a lot of micromanaging here because of the lockdowns. So this is very slow, I know, but you just need to keep an eye out for what is going on here. So we have green in Central Africa, which is good to see. We have 18 points. Don't really see a need to jump on that right now to increase. Well, it's 28, so I'll probably try to save the points to get that last bit of production going. We also have some compliance issues here. Alright, let's 28. Still, nobody's like real bright red at the moment. Philippines, we're slowly getting them under control. We can invest in the last bit of production here. Philippines is stabilizing. Anywhere that needs special attention, let's take a look. Let's head to Morocco. It just seems like at the moment we're combating global infection, so it's little bits that are adding up all over. Guessing that was there. Greens. All right, let's head to Saudi Arabia here. That's 66%. Okay, Sweden got just got a spore burst there. There's not really a whole lot we can do. It's just a matter of waiting. I can't really slow infection down any more than what we already have with the lockdowns. Like I said, it's our best strategy. We do need to head over here to Southeast Asia, though. Check the map one more time. Nobody is like a real dark red or bright red. We have some new compliance issues popping up here. We're at 82% for our production. We're at 47 authority. So this looks like we might be able to pull this off. What are we doing here? We're back in green. That looks good. Let's head back to Madagascar here. Might have to head over here to Bolivia in a second. It's in the hundreds. Production just about done. And then it's all about a rollout. Right. It is officially being rolled out, so we can lift these lockdowns and get a bunch of points back. And we'll get a ton of authority back from lifting these lockdowns. And we can buy up extra authority with the points we just got back. Lock ourselves in for a month, and this should actually give us a better score at the end because of our authority rating is much higher. We'll speed this up. But as I said, guys, the trick to beating Fungus is being able to find it fast and early in the game and micromanaging from that point on with lockdowns. I hope this helped. If you're having issues in the if you're having any issues, leave comments below, and hopefully I can give you some tips directly and help you out. So for now, guys, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.